Oh boy, what is this? Maybe this is actually the thumbnail. Russell Westbrook joins Kawhi, Paul George in LA in three-team deal. This is going to be a doozy. This is going to be a peak Twitter trade idea. Clippers get Westbrook, second rounder for the Celtics, second rounder also the Celtics. Wiz get Kennard, Bev, Daniel Otoru. I've never heard of him, I'm sorry. 2021 second. Hornets get Zubats. This might be Westbrook's market. I mean, he went for John Wall in a first, which that was basically just a contract swap more than anything. Although I think the Rockets or the Wizards genuinely believe they were getting better, and I don't know. Trying to speculate on Westbrook's trade market if it comes to this, honestly, kind of breaks my brain because it depends on who's willing to take on that contract and who's not scared that he's gonna decline really fast. Could be the Clippers. I mean, if you look at Westbrook's last 15 games, it reinforces the idea of like, I don't know, man. I mean, just look at the numbers. 23 points, 13 boards, 13 assists. However, the efficiency is not good. The turnovers are a little high, and defensively, Westbrook, you know. So I've got no idea, man. As far as Westbrook on the Clippers, I mean, for the sake of theater, why not? For the sake of what they could actually need, to be fair, I mean, he's one of the best passers in the league. I don't know if the Wizards would really have the guts to move Westbrook anyway, unless they've already traded Beal. As far as this return, like, would that be good for Russ? I mean, probably, because again, I just don't know how many teams are really going to be willing to take on everything that comes with having Westbrook on your team between the money and the fear of him falling off and all that. I'm going to believe this does not happen, but it at least made me think for a little bit. Spurs take a gamble on Bagley's potential. Spurs get Marvin Bagley, the Kings get 2 second rounders. Honestly, I kind of see this, because for the Kings' sake, it's like, look, do we really want to pay this guy? I don't know. For the Spurs' sake, well, I don't know if we really want to pay him either, but it only takes one team, man. And a team that has a good culture, good coach, all that stuff, I get it. It's tough for me to believe that Bagley would go for 2 seconds. But the idea, I see it. I get it. I mean, they tried to trade him for Sadiq Bey. $48 million in cap space. Yeah, although they're going to have to decide what to do with DeRozan. I still believe re-signing DeRozan is totally fine for them. Because he's going to be good for probably another 4 years or something. And I mean, it depends. You don't want to give him too much. But I don't think it's insane to just bring DeMar back. I just feel like for the Kings' sake, they would want like a guy right now who can help him out. And I don't know if they're going to find that for Bagley. So they might just have to sell low on him. But I do like the idea of this. I really do. It just comes down to, again, like Bagley's restricted free agency, or, you know, maybe he'll end up in as an unrestricted free agent if certain things play out. That would not happen this offseason, of course. Miles Turner fixes Pelicans defense in big man shuffle. Here we go. To be fair, I suggested this kind of half-heartedly as like well, if the Pelicans really want a center who can do some stuff from three and play defense, but I don't really think the Pacers should give up on Miles Turner. What's the move? Oh, a three-teamer. Okay. Pelicans get Miles Turner, Mavs get Steven Adams, and the Pacers get Kleba. Why are the Mavs taking on Steven Adams' gargantuan contract? They're giving up Maxi Kleba? Why would Dallas do this? I mean, Adams is probably a bit better than Kleba, yeah, but Kleba's really underrated and Adams is overpaid. I feel like I end up saying this every video. I think Miles Turner's a tad overrated. I think NBA nerds are going a little too hard with the 3-and-D Miles Turner guy. He shoots 33% from three. A lot of the times teams will put a wing or a guard on him and he doesn't make him pay for it because he's just standing at the three-point line. His mid-range shooting has been worse this year. He's got more career turnovers than assists. He's a very good rim protector. Sure, he's good. But I still don't think they should trade him. Because if they get rid of him, I think their defense will collapse. So, I don't know. Now, if an amazing offer comes around, okay, would this be the offer? I mean, the Dallas thing just doesn't make any sense to me. Do I think the Pelicans could make an offer for Miles that the Pacers would like? I mean, no, not really. I mean, I don't think Lonzo for Turner is a fair swap. I would rather have Miles Turner than Lonzo, and I love Lonzo. Honestly, bro, if the Pelicans are determined enough to get a 3-point shooting 5, you know who they should go for? Just get Mike Muscala on the Thunder. You could get him for like 2 second-rounders. I don't know about your defense, but you'd be able to score. So anyway, yeah, the Steven Adams to Dallas, I don't see that at all. Lakers add Buddy Hield on the wing. Oh, we found our thumbnail. Let's see. The Lakers get Buddy Hield. The Kings get Kuzma, Marc Gasol, Alfonso McKinney. Is this a good move? I don't think this is a good move for Buddy Hield. I mean, Kuzma, has he been a little better this year? Sure. And Buddy's been inconsistent. But Gasol's basically a wash of an asset at this point, and Alfonso McKinney, I don't consider Alfonso McKinney much. To me, this is basically Hield for Kuzma straight up, and I don't think that's a good move for the Kings. I think if the Kings are going to trade Hield, it's got to be for like a really solid defensive playmaking guy who can make shots. And there's not too many of those guys around the league, and the ones that do exist get paid a lot of money. So I don't know. I mean, look, obviously I did the Kings should trade Buddy Hield video at one point. And I do still believe, like, in a perfect world, that could be the case. But he's also been a little better lately. Like, when I made that video, he was legit shooting like 37% from the field, and he was having games where he'd score like 9 points. So honestly, the best thing for them might just be get Buddy back on track, more so than try to flip him for something. Unless that something is really good, and I don't think this is a really good return. For Sacramento, moving off of Hield opens up the starting spot for Halliburton. That was also my rationale for trading Hield, but the thing is like, I mean, it's unfortunate because Bagley's hurt now, but that has effectively already happened. Granted, Luke Walton then messed it up by like starting Mo Harkless over Halliburton, because I guess so. But I don't know. I just come back to like, your return for Hield is Kuzma. I just don't. That's it. Although, you know, they do kind of convince me here. Kuzma, 18 points, 6 boards, 2 assists, 55 true shooting, and 132 career starts. I mean, 55 true shooting, it's basically league average, which is cool. It doesn't really convince me, but I didn't think the starting numbers were that okay. Warriors go all in with Pascal Siakam. Okay, hello. Is the Wolves pick moving? It is not. It is Siakam and Chris Boucher for James Wiseman and Wiggins. Okay, so the best players going to the Warriors. My idea is that this is just a bad move for the Raptors. Because it's like, you're giving away 2 good players. And you're getting Wiggins, who has been kind of good. Well, he has been good this season, but we know the track record with him. And then Wiseman, I mean, Wiseman's years away, probably. That's why I thought the Wolves pick would be involved. Like, if the Wolves pick was going back to the Raptors, even then, I don't still think they would do it, because, like, no matter who you draft, is he going to be as good as Siakam? It could be, maybe. But that was the only way I could have pictured it. This, I don't get it. Like, you're basically trading Siakam for 2 unproven dudes. I mean, Wiggins has been good this year. Are we ready to just assume that he's flipped the switch? Because I'm not. For the Warriors' sake, this would be a great move. You get Siakam and Chris Boucher. Good player. So, if we can recap, actually, let me see their rationale. I want to see their rationale for this. This trade would represent a mini rebuild, and perhaps a necessity following this. Yeah, but see, that doesn't work because Siakam's like, what, 26? Like, I would get that if Siakam was like 32, but he's not, so like, I just don't get it. So anyway, to recap this whole thing, this one, I'm saying no. This one is like a no, but maybe like 75% no. This one is like 100% no. Kuzma for Hield, I don't know, man. That one, for the Mavs, like, what the hell is that? And then this one's got my head scratching a little bit. I'll give you that one.